Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the sweet little gift boxes for this upcoming festive season. And the best part is you need very minimum supplies to create it. So let's start the process. I will start by shortlisting the pattern paper. Right now I am using baby theme pattern paper, but you can use any theme you want. Next we are going to take a cardstock. I am using this pastel green color cardstock here. We are going to score on the mentioned measurements, then we will turn the page and then we are going to score it from the other side. I wanted to finish all my scoring work at the same time, so let's take the other piece of cardstock which we need. You can check the measurements on the top. Once all the scoring is done, we will start folding these lines, and after that we will start the cutting process to make a shape of a box. To make it little easy, I have made a template which I am going to attach in the next part of this video. You can refer to that template and you can cut it according to that. And after that we would able to shape this template into a box. Now there is a very different type of cutting. Somewhere you have to cut the half part, somewhere you have to cut only the little box. So it is going to be really difficult to make you understand while showing into the video. So I thought of creating a template which would be helpful for you to understand. In the template, all the red color line would be the lines which you need to cut out. Okay, the one which has cross, you just need to cut that part out from this paper. And the black part, the black dotted line will be the folded lines. Following the template, when you'll cut this paper, you will get a shape something like this. Now let's start folding it. So first of all, I am going to use this two tiny squares which we would be using to apply the glue, and we are going to attach it with the other part of the flap. And the top side of this paper we are going to fold inside, as you can see in this video. Now let me quickly grab my glue and start pasting it. Make sure you use bone folder to press all the sides properly while sticking. This way you are going to get really crisp finishing. Now this is the second part of the box. So we are going to fold on the scored lines. Now the one side of flap we are going to use to stick the box, and the other side flap would be the cover for our box. Here if you can see, I have attached ribbon, but it is not visible from inside. So let me show you how to do that. So I simply took two pieces of ribbon which is approx 7 to 8 inches in length. Now I am going to attach this ribbon at the center of my paper. So one ribbon we are going to paste on the flap where we are going to attach the box, and the second ribbon we are going to place on the top part of this box. So here as you can see in this video, I have attached the ribbon and then I am pasting the box, which means when I'll do like this, the joint of the ribbon will be hidden with the box which we are pasting on top of it. I am also going to attach the center part of this folded paper to the side of my box. Once all the pasting work will be done, I will start doing the de-stressing to the edges of my box. Now de-stressing is absolutely optional step to do, but I prefer to do it in most of my projects. The ink shed which I am using here is the vintage photo. After that, I am using these pattern papers which I have already de-stressed. I am going to use first on the cover page. So simply I am going to apply the glue and paste on top of it. So as you can see, this way we have hidden the second piece of the ribbon as well. After that, I am going to cover the side of my box with this strip. I am going to decorate only the outer part of the box, but if you want, you can also cut out the pattern paper for the inside part of the box and then you can decorate that as well. I actually wanted to give some chocolates to one of my friends, but then I thought that how to make it more surprising and beautiful, and that's how I came up with this idea to create this box. Of course, I got inspiration from Pinterest and I don't know the actual owner of it, but yes, I got that inspiration and I thought of giving it a try. And few scrap of this pattern paper was there available with me, so I thought of why to waste it. Hence I started using. But if you want to make it for some other occasion, maybe for some other specific festival, for birthday or for any other occasion, you just need to change your pattern paper and it's good to go. It can go well with any occasion. Because I wanted to give a very minimal look to my box and I don't wanted to exaggerate it, hence I thought of adding only few die cutouts and the fussy cutout from the pattern paper. So first of all, I wanted to give some dimension on top of my box. For this, I took a pattern paper which was little smaller than the box size. I took a double-sided foam tape and I attached it with the help of that. After that, I took this die cutout which was the circle doily and I just cut it out and I simply pasted with the use of glue. I took this floral fussy cutout and I don't wanted to use it the exactly same size, hence I cut it into half. Now I am pasting it using double-sided foam tape. Now here is a quick tip. If you wanted to give a center point to your box, for example here I am using this fox as a focal point for the top part of my gift box. For that I am simply going to de-stress it so that the attention will come on that first. So the same idea you can apply with your project according to the theme you are working on. Now I am going to apply this fox using double-sided foam tape and I am going to paste it at the center of my box. Here is the cloud die cutout. I felt it very cute and it was going so well with this theme paper. Hence I thought of adding it with this gift box project. And at last I am going to add this sentiment after de-stressing it. Again to give the attention on that. At last, I am going to finish my project by sprinkling some acrylic color, and that's how our cute little gift boxes are ready in no time. This is so cute and less time consuming project which you can make in no time. So next time when you are taking some orders for gift boxes, just do try this method. And let me know in the comment that what you want to gift into these cute little boxes.